Hey guys, welcome to Out of April's Kitchen, and we're going to talk some more about VIPKID Global. It is very late. I'm tired, but I got invited today by VIPKID to teach on their global platform. And I know there's still a lot of questions. I still have a lot of questions. But I wanted to tell you what I know while it's fresh in my mind because I've been sitting here going through things, reading about them. I haven't gotten through everything, but I'm actually going to bring up the page and read it while I'm being filmed, and so I can get the information correct as it says. So, this could be a slow video, I don't know, but I want to give you as much information as I can. Some things I'll just gloss over, and then if you have questions, you can ask me in the comments section. Also, if you like the video, please like. If you it would be great if you would subscribe. And I'm still getting used to doing this, sorry. Okay, so I was out today. I came home. I have been checking my emails, hoping to get the email that says join the global network. And, it hadn't happened. And then I came home today and there it was. And I couldn't believe my eyes. And I was very happy. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of kinks to be worked out. Don't get me wrong. But for me, even with all of those things, I signed. Because this is an opportunity for me. I went to school to be a teacher. Health problems kept me from fulfilling that. So when VIPKID happened, I found out about it. It's been a way for me to do my dream and not have to leave to do it. I can do it here in my home. I can do it the hours that I want, which helps when my body is in pain. And for that reason, this has been great. So, of course, I'm going to follow it and see where it goes. Is there problems? Yes. But we'll get to that. So I got the email. It said I was being invited. Click on here if I wanted to dive in and sign that contract. And so it brings you to the contract page. On the left-hand column where you have my contract, it'll have this big word new on it. And up there it'll say to be signed. And it says Global Major Course Addendum, Global Major Course Classes and or Trials. And it's a little piece. You read through that and then you sign or you don't. And it says if you do sign, it's best not to book classes for 24 hours. And that's probably good advice. So, everything before this has said, once you sign, you'll be on the global platform. Well, it was very confusing. The page looks almost identical, but there's a lot of things missing. And So I went off of the site and I came back on just a little bit later, hoping to look at things, and I couldn't tell. Was I on the global site or was I still on the one that I was on before? Everything was showing up that was there before, and I couldn't seem to get onto the global site. And so I was stressing about it, and I finally just had to shut it off. And just a little while ago, I checked again. I was looking at it, and I started to notice there are some differences. I think the transition kind of happens gradually. So they're telling you to wait 24 hours because they've got to switch it all over. I couldn't find much to start with. And then suddenly, I found under the support tab, if you go to the support tab, it actually has a menu across the middle of the page, and the first thing you see is global site. So I clicked on that, and so it tells you under that about opening slots, teaching the class, payment, certifications, devices. So as far as opening slots, you have to put yourself on the schedule in order for parents to see you and pick you. And it will tell you high probability slots and encourages you to book those slots because that might be where you're going to find your first classes. It's going to take time, just like it did when you first started VIPKID. Do you remember what that was like? You know, waiting and waiting and thinking, I'm never going to get any classes. This is horrible. What kind of job is this? You know, where you sit and wonder, is this legitimate? And then you start getting classes. So you're going to have to put yourself out there, and you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to mark these slots open and sit around and wait until you get classes. You may have to do shortened notice to begin with. So also you may not be able to book slots right away, even if you wanted to go ahead and do that. It's a slow thing. And I was just able to open some slots just about 30 minutes ago. There's a lot of things on the global site. They haven't finished their links yet. It'll have this information, you click on it and there's nothing. So they're still, putting it in there. I'm not certain why they couldn't just transfer some of the old into the new, but I'm sure there's reasons. They're smarter at IT problems than I am. Okay, so there's information on how to book the classes. There is no copy last week on there. There is no information about what time zone or country or anything that these kids will come from that you will get. None of that is there. Payments are done similarly. From what I can gather, I know that we start off at a $7 base pay. I don't like that because it is a pay cut for me. I was at $7.80 base pay. I've been with VIPKID for about 2 years. I am a tier 5. And the way the contract is written, I feel like we are still in the same tier we were in, but our base pay starts lower. And there's not much written about incentives other than the regular incentive of having those tiers, and the more classes you teach, the better it is. And we're only going to get that 80 cents for a while because we have to start booking classes a lot more so before we'll start to make any more than that 80 cents per class. Okay. So, and also the incentives won't show up until the end of the month. Okay, and okay. And then the certifications, it says, do I need to get a certificate in order to teach on the global platform? So the only thing that we can teach right now is major course, level 1 to level 6. And I read that they're seeing more bookings in the level 2, 3, and 4 right now. There's no other certifications carried over into the global platform as of right now. And there's a question that says, where can I check the certificates I have on the global platform, and how can I apply for a new level? Well, it tells you to go to this tab and this tab, and you do that and there's nothing. So that's one of those places where there's nothing there. They haven't done that yet, or maybe it's because I'm not fully into my 24 hours yet. My contract does state that the official start is tomorrow. So there's some transitioning still going on with me, I suspect. And as far as teaching devices, your desktop is it. No mobile app, no Chromebook, no iPod. Let's see. And then, so there's that tab that I mentioned before. There is one called Platform, and so it tells you what kind of things is going to be on your desktop. There's going to be a screenshot button. That's interesting. Okay. And Um, bear with me when I'm humming because I'm trying to read some of this that I haven't read myself yet. Okay. Task manager. What is the task manager? It'll be a function in the teacher portal where you can view and manage tasks related to your teaching and teaching contract, and where you can also claim rewards for completing the task and track your progress. New teacher center. Oh. And then, some of this you've got to wonder, some of this still sounds like the old desktop, the old page. I know I'm rambling and I don't make any sense. Okay. Something about getting tokens for finishing 21 classes. Okay. I don't know if that's something new or old. I really don't. So, I don't want to get in trouble by saying it's the new. Okay. What is that? Don't know. Okay. Teacher portal. Okay. I don't. Some of this is very much old, some of it's new, some of it I have no idea which one it belongs to. I personally think they should have made the new platform like a different color or something so that you know what information it belongs to what. Yeah. Okay, let me see on my notes if there was anything else I wanted to mention. Okay, so again, if you do get invited and you sign the contract, wait the 24 hours because you're going to be super confused if you don't. You're probably still going to be confused after, but maybe you can cut down on that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, one more thing. It did say about, as far as other incentives, that a lot of the incentives, if there is any, are available in your contract, but you can also get emails with incentives, and also you may get them through the announcements that come through. So just if you don't see incentives available right away, it doesn't mean we're not getting them. And it sounds like some of them may be, for you only. So through email, kind of like the invitation was, whoever they decide or however they do it. So I guess that's it for now. And if I find out, and I'm sure I will find out more in the next few days, I will make another video and keep you updated. So subscribe, and that way you'll know if I've sent out a new video. And sorry it was kind of chopped up and confusing and all that. I'm a confused person myself. So goodbye. See you soon.